Hi everyone, we are Group 8. My name is Can Caner Soydan, and we will be talking about picking up a recent event and discuss how the second level of agenda setting might have been at work during the reporting of it. And another example that's been given in the Group 8 is how did the media cover the 2019-2020 Democratic primary nominees debates of the Congress impeachment and the trial of President Donald J. Trump in 2020. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, so basically our talking point was topic two would be public agenda, and like basically the definition of that would be the result of the media agenda interacting with the public and how that forms what people think about a certain topic. And some topics to consider while thinking about public agenda and messaging is salience, which is the degree to which an agenda issue is perceived as important relative to other issues on the agenda, or uncertainty about is which is how much information actors believe about that particular issue. And so this is going to be the definitions we're going to strive all of our examples on. So keep that thought behind your head.
So the most recent article that we found that related to Donald Trump's impeachment is the Democrat candidates sound off on Donald Trump impeachment based off 2020. A quote from the article was, "If we want the American people to understand what's going on, we need to have the administration officials testify on television so we could see." Steyer said during the debate, "The American people deserve to see the truth of this administration, people under oath, so that we can make up our mind." The reason I pulled that quote was because the second opinion is based off the public eye, and that quote is tied to that. They wanted the public to see what exactly is going on in that courtroom, seeing what everyone is going to say, including the judge. Then a following quote I have is, "The president has made corruption originally in his argument that he would drain the swamp, and yet he came to Washington, broke that promise, and has done everything he can for the wealthy and well-connected." That ties to the article because they are trying to do a bad narrative in the public eye. The goal was for the public to see it in a negative light.
The public agenda is really important to keep in mind because it's like they're taking all these news articles, all this like important political events, and putting it like on blast for the public to see, for the public to make their own opinions on, for everybody to get their own 2 cents in, really. It's communicating outwardly, and it's relying on the fact that it's expressing to a larger audience, for that audience to also express and talk about it amongst themselves. With like Donald Trump's impeachment, it was just putting everything out there, like opinions, facts. It was just stating them, not sugarcoating it in any sort of way, and they were putting it out there for the public agenda to fill in and form their own opinions.
Also, I don't know for real exactly if this is one of the first times that the public thought that other countries had any kind of influence in the choosing of a new president. And the reason behind the impeachment against Trump is because he was abusing his power and he was obstructing Congress because he was trying to elect it for a second time. But unfortunately, that didn't happen. And according to the according to the second level of agenda, it is very important for stuff like this to be covered because we need to know exactly what's going on, if not in the world, then in the United States. And these kinds of news are very important because it will tell us about the future of the elections of the future presidents of the United States of America. And it's showing us that such things as being influenced by other countries is a reality. This is the first time we believe that we as public thought of this, something like this happening, but we don't know if this is the first time it actually happened. So that's the reason why it was very important for the media coverage of the Congress impeachment and the trial of President Donald J. Trump.